hitting the full screen button. We're going to start with a new client. So, we have a client come in. Have you ever been here before? No. So in that case, we ask them for some ID, which is a driver's license or something like that, so we get their name and everything correct. Click on the new client button. Okay, I want to note a few things on the screen before we start. You notice we got some red areas and deep red area here. Ones we use. We do not use the Social Security number. We don't ask them for that. We do use the zip code, the sex, and their date of birth. Those are the main things on this screen you have to get. And the date of birth and sex are very important because our reports will not be right that we have to send in to the food bank and quarterly reports to consul, etc. So let's start on this screen. And the client name, it's made up one. I'm going to call it George Parrish. So, last name is the first thing we get, Parrish. I always put the caps lock on too, because it's a little easier to see than, you know, upper and lowercase. P-A-R-I, Parrish. And then, you can move around with the mouse, but I would suggest you use the Enter key on the computer. It'll just go to your next field. Skip the AKA, which is also known as, and go to the first name. So we get George. We skip Social Security, we don't want that. Mailing address we need. So it's 123 Any Street. And enter. Then you'll notice we have a drop down. We can go find the zip code for the area we take care of, which is Illinois County and little parts of Ohio, like Lyons, etc. Let's say this one's from Lyons, Ohio. So we just use the mouse here and go down and find, and I'll show you them all first. We'll find Lyons, Ohio. So it's in alphabetical order. Go pick it. It plugs it in. You see the zip code plugs in there. Hit the Enter key again. We go, Enter key again. We don't care about how long. We go to sex. You'll see male or female. Those are the only two things this thing will accept. So M for male. Hit the return. Relationship is self, as a representative of self. Marital status, let's say they're married. So you can hit M for married, or you can just move down with the up and down arrow keys, or you can use the mouse if you really want to. So married. Hit the Enter key. Date of birth, you see it's all in red. It's a little hard to read sometimes. But let's say this person was born on December 29th, 1970. So you have 12. Now here you can either put a slash or a hyphen. It'll take either. I always use the slash. Slash 29 slash 1970, did I say? Well, I'm going to say 1970. We don't have to put the 19 in. Just put the 70 in, 70. And hit the return. Race we don't use. Phone, we ask them for a phone number. And if they don't have a phone, we just skip it. If they have one, let's enter it. So let's say it's 517 555 5555. Make it simple. Notice I didn't put any hyphens or anything. The system will automatically do that later on if we print a report or whatever. And hit the Enter key. We're done on this part right here. We've got that information on the client. Next we go into the tabs across